So I'm gonna start a little vlog with my sister-in-law. My oldest brother, Zachary, married an incredible woman, Audrey Trudgeon, who is now Audrey Floyd. And her and I get along so well. And we're gonna just have little adventures and vlog about it because it's funny and because it's gonna be kind of ironic, I think, but it'll kind of turn unironic probably like halfway through and then come back to being ironic. Because we like to make goofs and gaffes, and summer 2019 has a lot in store, and there's some exciting stuff coming up with her and with me. So I'm just gonna vlog it and share it a little bit, and yeah. So let's go get Audrey. So this is the vlog.
We're leaving Chino Lakes because it's super cold. Okay, so today's topic is
do you stay at the lake when it's cloudy and windy?
Or do you ride it out? Well,
Pros. Your friends might be there.
Con, it's really cold and you didn't bring a jacket.
Pro, there's probably free food.
Con, it could start raining and you didn't bring an umbrella.
Next topic. They should fix the roads out here on the Chino Lakes.
Okay, yeah, for real though, where's our money going?
Like, how hard would it be to pave this?
Not that hard. I could do it.
Like, how much accumulative damage does this road do to everyone's vehicle that drives out here every weekend?
I'd say 5 out of 10. Every time.
I'd say thousands of dollars.
Thousands.
They might as well
Pave the road.
pave the dang road.
Or they could do the cheap route, but nice, environmentally safe route, where they get the gravel that the more you drive on it, the more it compacts together, and then it's like pavement, but you don't have to go and pave it.
Where's that?
I don't know, it's some kind of gravel. That's what we're going to use to
What's it
pave
called?
our...
Titanic gravel?
No, it's just a kind of gravel.
A kind of?
A kind of gravel.
You're going to pave your driveway with that?
Yeah. That's what we're going to do sometime.
We got bendy trees out here in Alaska. Oh, it's Alaska. There's so much to vlog about.
Oh my gosh, Alaska. So, we almost ruined our axle because the rock got jammed up in there.
Yeah.
Alaska, there's... Fix my phone. Okay, here's the topic. So, people in Fairbanks, they call the hills, the large pieces of rock surrounding the valley, people call them the hills, but I come from Arizona and those hills are the size of our mountains, so I call them the mountains, but I was corrected and they were told that they were called hills. So what is the difference between hills and a mountain, and does it differ from state to state? Comment your answers below, click the subscribe button,
Click the bell for... No. Okay, here's the difference. I can give you the answer. Mountains are like mostly rock. Like, you look at a mountain.
So is that a mountain? That pile of gravel?
No, that's a flood prevention hill. I guess you're talking about. And so the hills are completely covered in trees. They're not super high.
Okay.
And they're completely covered in trees. Whereas like the mountains, you can see them from town and they're like hundreds of miles away.
Yeah.
And they're like all rock. So it just kind of makes sense.
Okay.
Because like when I've been in Arizona, you can see the mountains. It's just giant boulders.
Yeah. Yeah, there you have it, friends. Mountains are just big piles of rock, and
No, not big piles, big rocks.
Just a big rock. And hills are big rocks with trees on it.
There's a lot of dirt too in hills. There's rocks too, but like there's a lot of soil because that's how the trees grow and stuff.
Okay.
Super dirt. So it's like raised ground is hills.
Yeah.
And mountains are like just literal chunks of rock in the ground.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay, so Rachel and Dalton get in tonight. Super excited. Rachel and Dalton are some of my best friends from Arizona, and I've known Rachel since probably like 3rd grade. And we've gone to church, and then just grown up together. She's lovely, wonderful. And Dalton, he joined our youth group like 6 months before I left for Alaska. So I've known him for like 2 years and 6 months. But they're like, we're all pretty tight, and they're dating, and they're coming up to visit us. And tomorrow we're gonna go to Denali, and we'll do probably our second vlog then. And we'll show you all the pretty stuff, and we'll talk about some good stuff.
But yeah, we got nature vlogs coming up. It's starting to rain.
It's starting to rain. It's happening.
I actually did bring a jacket. A rain jacket.
Nice.
So.
The whole lawn you did with the weed
Yeah,
whacker?
the whole lawn.
Oh,
It doesn't look great,
that's a bummer.
but got the job done.
That's good. Okay, so new topic, guys. Have
Yeah, we got like 20 more minutes.
seen the new Jonas Brothers documentary? I have not yet, but
Is that a thing?
I will. And everybody's like freaking out. I mean, like, people grew up with them. Like, my friend was talking to me about the documentary, and she was like, bro, like, hearing Kevin's story, which I don't know what story they're talking about, but she's like, I remember when it was his birthday when he turned like 18, and I sent him a happy birthday on MySpace. And I'm like, man, people grew up with these Jonas Brothers, dude. And it's just really exciting. Like, when they had that TV show, best show ever. It was like all my dreams came real. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. We're gonna have a sleepover at my parents' house with all the sisters. There's my Friday night
Jonas Brothers
documentary.
and your sisters.
And my sisters. Yeah. It's gonna be great.
I don't even know one of their songs. Like, I can't even sing a melody that.
Not even like from Burning Up.
What is that? Is that an album? Burning Up.
Burning up with you, baby.
Never heard it.
Yeah, it's really good. Clearly, just a dedicated fan over here.
I didn't know you liked Jonas Brothers that much.
I feel like I basically married a Jonas Brother.
You married? I was about to say.
I married a Jonas
You're
Brother.
married to a Jonas Brother.
Yeah. So, Niko, has there been anything exciting in your life?
Might be getting a new car here pretty soon. It'll be sweet. Yeah, just a working boy.
Working boy.
Learning all the exciting odds and ends to an adult life, which basically comes out to me spending money on essentials and prioritizing important life things like
Working all day long. Carrying
like
property.
gardening tools that have been stolen and I need to replace. Just gotta keep pushing.
So, we have crazy neighbors, and we've always had crazy neighbors. Then a couple of our crazy neighbors moved out, and we're like, holla, maybe we'll get some solid ones who don't scream at each other at 2 in the morning. Jinxed it, and now we have crazy neighbors who scream at 3 in the morning. So, it happens all the time. And it's just this older lady. I've never seen her face. Like, I don't know what they look like, but it's just this, like, older lady. Like, you can tell by her voice that she's probably in her 60s. And she just yells at everybody. Like, I was doing yard work last week, and I was out there for about an hour and a half, and she was on the phone talking to whoever about this bike that she had. And she's like, you can't freaking say that you're gonna give me a bike and then come freaking take it back. You freaking, and just going at it. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, Chomsky, close your ears, don't listen, babe. Chomsky's my little puppy that I got, and he's very vulnerable, and he'll just repeat anything you say to him. So we have to be really careful about input that he gets. He's so big. He's 2.7 pounds. When we first got him, he was like 1.8.
Wow.
And then I took him to his first appointment, and he was like just 2 pounds solid. And then I took him for like, it was like 3-4 weeks later, and he gained 0.7 pounds. But he's like he like double the size that he was when we first got him. He's so big. So I saw this thing on Facebook, and I reposted it. So if you're following me, you probably saw it. And it was this guy who was talking to this little girl, and she's complaining about how life's not fair, and she's just being a little, you know. And she's like, that's not fair. Like, I didn't get the same thing. And he's like, life's not always fair. You just gotta get used to it, and he's like dogging on her or whatever. And then the last picture, the subtitles say, the only time you should look into your neighbor's bowl is to make sure that they have enough. And I was like, how I'm gonna be saying that to my kids when I get them. Yeah, and I was
That's
like,
pretty
whoa.
good.
And like when you grow up with siblings, you're always like, I don't know, like we grew up, if you wanted to share food, whoever cut it had to let the other person choose the slice. And so we're always, well, I'm not gonna cut it, I'm not gonna cut it. And
Right.
like that, I will be
that's
saving,
good.
like locking away. Really cool.
Lock that one up.
Alrighty, you guys. Well, this has been a great first vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Tune in next time for our trip to Denali.
Hey.